Okay, today we're going to analyze kata movement out of Pinan Shodan. It does show up in other katas, even different martial arts systems. And we're just going to do a takeoff from this position here. Okay? There's this, there's this, there's this. Okay? So, this movement really flows a lot, and the takeoff would be from something similar to this, okay? And worst case, just the foot movement and the flow basically comes from here to here to here, okay? That's just the flow of it, and that's worst case. I've defended myself. And that's the off-balancing portion of it, at least. Okay? Now, incredible amount of things can go on here. Okay, so he would be slightly off position. And just some fundamental things. First is, see how his stance is there? So, I would like to come that way. All right? And when I come to here, I'm going to pull this to my hip. Okay? And really just take an advantage, mechanical advantage of his stance for starters. Okay? Now, from here, and he's probably, at this point, he might be punching me, right? I mean, I might be here, I need to get to here, okay? Now, the next movement is shoots this up, here, and then this leg's in front, okay? If this leg's in front, this will off-balance him here. But if I want the head to come back towards me, I go to here, which gives me a chance to catch here. Okay? So, again, ideal. I'll take that thumb here, the mental nerve, and I'll grab my fingers here so it doesn't slip off. Take that knuckle there, I'll just throw them all at 20, and I'll bring them close. Okay? Now just right here, if I just apply pressure, yeah. And that might happen. He might try to pull that off of there. Okay, but I can still come up and I get my turn. Okay, and then the next kata would, if that was the fail. Okay, so we're hitting a lot of pressure points. If, let's see, what leg do you have in front? This one? Okay, so if you have the other leg in front, right? Oh, okay. So if he has this leg in front, I'll just do the leg bump because that kind of brings him close enough to me. And of course, I don't have the full side kick at that point. Okay? So that pulls him here. And as this comes forward, I could catch him here, I could catch him here, I could come up here. Okay? And then this will just bring him down and just brings him close right there. And then I go into those points. Okay? Now, I may never, my goal is to get clear over here. But we might be in here, we might be just struggling. Okay? Might look more like that. So, keep that in mind. So again, potentially gallbladder 31, if that one's in front, this leg's in front, we go through here, spleen 11, mental nerve, gallbladder 20, and of course you might have your wrist points. Initially you might have a large intestine 18 right here also. Okay, so a lot of pressure points. A lot of off-balancing. There's the off-balancing here, okay? Off-balancing there, off-balancing there, off-balancing here. Okay, so a lot of off-balancing, a lot of pressure point targets, potential knockout, potential neck injury.